Welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, Part 18. And viewers, I think I am actually becoming a regular Let's Player because I'm uploading a Let's Play every few days, or every day. But that won't be the case in the next few days, because I have exams! Whoopity-doo! Also, I've uploaded some soundtrack from Professor Layton. I hope you listen to it, because the soundtrack there is awesome. Okay, so where we left off was meeting with the bumblebee. I forget his name, but now we have to go back to the clock shop on Midland Road. So let's go up even more, and let's talk to Archie. Or Art.
Watch out, you guys! Can't you see you're standing in the middle of a construction site?
It's good to see that construction appears to be moving along.
Pfft, if only that were the case. See, we've hit a snag. Look at the boards here.
Look! Those are odd shapes.
Nothing right now. I've got cases for these things, but I can't work with them. I need square boards, you see. What's a guy to do?
Oh, look, a puzzle with 20 picarats. The piece of wood below is an odd shape that's difficult to work with. Your task is to cut it into two pieces that, when combined, form a square. Because the grain of wood, however, the two pieces can't be flipped or rotated after being cut. Okay, that makes simple enough. So, I think this should be the answer because basically you want that, and that's what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's great.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Correct.
Just as I suspected.
Sharp answer. That wasn't too hard, right? Puzzle number 43, making the cut, is now in your puzzle index.
Hey, look, that's one cut and you've got square boards now. Thanks for the idea, friend.
Okay, let's go inside the clock shop. There's the shop. The door was locked earlier and no one would answer when we knocked. That's because you didn't know the secret knock. Watch this. Come on in. Go on, try the door now. It doesn't look like anyone's here.
Tee-hee-hoo! Well, look who's back!
Ugh, what are you hiding there?
I've seen you've learned the secret knock, dearie.
Actually, it was I who did the knocking spring. Is Cog around?
There you are, Luke. Cog's in the back room.
Oh, are you friends with the owners of the clock shop, Luke? I suppose I neglected to mention that earlier. Yes, Spring and Cog have been helping me. Cog actually explains the situation better than I do, so you should ask him about it.
All right, let's hear what he has to say.
And let's go look for hint coins, because that's what we do. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go walk up now, and see if we can see Cog. Oh, there he is. Let's pick up hint coins. 1... What?
Why put a clock this huge inside a small room?
Luke, it's furniture. Both the size and the craftsmanship of this clock are impressive. Okay, that's 3. Let's go talk to Cog.
I thought I heard voices up front. Nice to see you again, Professor Andrew.
Luke, the professor's apprentice.
Yes, Luke, of course.
Cog, would you mind talking a bit about the wormhole and how it all started? I think it would help everyone on the same page.
It'll be my pleasure. You there, Luke. The smaller Luke, that is.
Yes?
Tell me, boy, what does this contraption behind me look like it to you?
A big old clock.
Right you are, but by my estimates, this clock is well over 100 years old. The old gal needs a lot of TLC to keep chugging along, so I spent quite a bit of time on maintenance. I was right in the middle of oiling her gears when one day 2 family goons busted in.
Blah blah blah. Plot line. Oh my goodness. I think we should skip this. This isn't really too important, but... Oh, look, it's Bostro. And Lockjaw, Bostro, they're mingling, and... Oh, there goes Cobb, getting all mad. Oh, Bostro's getting mad, and they've done something to the clock. Look at that.
That's all I heard before those brutes tossed me out of my own shop. It wasn't until after that I found out what the flugs wanted to my little clock shop. See, the family funded the construction of the time machine by these scientists. I think the idea was to create some wormhole or warm port.
But how did they manage to do that?
Beats me, it's all a mumbo-jumbo. Something about opening a vortex in the flow of time. Anyway, for whatever reason, the plan didn't go exactly as they anticipated.
I see. And somehow this hole in time manifested itself in, or near this clock of yours.
If that be the case, yes, the clock has been ticking away for over 100 years. My guess is that something about the clock's age caused the warped time to gravitate to the spot. Yep, the wormhole, or whatever it's called, was pulled here and became part of my clock. The thing is, I'm the only one who can keep this old gal running, which means, like it or not, Spring and I are the only people who can open and close this wormhole.
That's really strange.
It's a burden, is what it is. Once the family found out about what I could do, they forced me to work on the clock for them.
After a while, I caught wind of Cog's situation. I'm sure it goes without saying, but Cog isn't a part of the family. In fact, the family's been nothing but a source of trouble for poor Cog.
It sure sounds that way.
Knowing that, I approached Cog and Spring and explained my idea to them. After getting them on board with my idea, Cog fired up the machine and helped get my message to you. And upon receiving your letter, my curiosity took myself and Luke on a journey that's led us here. That's quite the plan you drummed up, Big Luke. Thank you, but it's about to get even more interesting. Oh? Professor, with Cog's little help, we can send you and little Luke back to your own time. You'll be able to ask Inspector Chelmy all the questions you want. But when you're done chatting, will you come back to put a stop to what's going on here, will you? Luke, you of all people should know that answer. I keep my promises, and I intend to solve the problem here. It's what a gentleman would do. Thank you, Professor. That was exactly the answer I was hoping for. Well, I wouldn't dream of leaving things here in this state. You said it yourself, Big Luke. The only one who can stop Herschel Layton is Herschel Layton himself. Haha, quite right. My apologies. I should never have doubted you. Okay, let's go talk to Cog once more.
Let me see here. Seems like you've solved at least 30 puzzles. Yep, you've done enough research to take your own investigation back to your time. Hopefully you'll learn something there that will fix the terrible situation in our time.
Just a side note, why does Cog mention the number of puzzles that you solve as a currency? Whatever. Professor Layton logic is... it's hard to explain, isn't it? I hope you understand if I stay here. I don't want to risk distorting the events of the past any more than necessary. I agree completely. I think Big Luke is being fishy, but that's just me. Besides, the poor inspector's eyes may be very well pop out of his head if I showed up with the 2 Lukes.
But just think about how fun it would be to see his reaction. Pity you can't come, Big Luke.
Okay, she's all ready to go. Let's get the show on the road.
Oh look, the color has changed.
Here we are.
Ugh, I feel sick.
Are you going to be alright, Luke? You're positively green.
I feel sort of seasick. My ears are all stuffy and the ground feels like it's made out of marshmallows.
Yep, that'll be time sickness talking. The first jump I made, I felt the same way.
Well, Cog, we are going to head off now and see what we can find out.
Sounds good. I'll be here waiting for you. Just use the special knock and I'll let you in.
Excellent. I was wondering how we'd contact you if we went back to our own time while we were out.
Yep, that'll be a pain, alright. Now you two should skedaddle and
Blah blah blah, I'll get home in time for dinner. Yes, I know. Okay, let's walk back and let's leave the clock shop.
There's no doubt about it, Professor. We're back in our own time.
The surroundings here certainly do seem familiar.
Phew, you knew all this time travel has really worn me out.
Yes, I could do with a little rest myself. Okay, more talking about Chelmy. Oh, they want to take a break. And, okay, they're going to head off. So let's talk to Starkin right here.
And how are you doing, young fella?
Oh, hello there. Nice to meet you again.
Again? What's this again business? I just thought I'd give you some advice is all.
All right, shoot.
Not many folks know this, but when you solve puzzles, you can earn these.
Oh, if you're going to talk about picarats, we already know all about them. Okay, if puzzles are a sort of currency, and picarats are also sort of a currency, what's the main currency in Professor Layton? It's mind-boggling.
Oh, is that so? Well, big deal. It's not like all great big secret anyhow. Oh, well, thank you. We should really go now. We've got a lot to do.
Wait, don't run off like that. I have a puzzle. Yes, that's right. I have a puzzle for you.
Did I just sound like... Whatever, never mind. This is worth 25 picarats. To find the clock tower in the village below, follow these directions. Go straight and take the first left. Take the first right, and then the next left, and it will be in front of you. At the spot A through H is the oh my goodness. At which spot A through H is the clock tower located? So, if we start at A and we go this way, if we go straight and take the first left, there's no road here, so that's not right. So let's continue starting with A and going this way. So if you go straight, then take the first left because we're facing this way. This is left. Then take the next right, which is right there, and the next left, which is also there, will be right in front of you. So H is where the clock tower is located.
Here's my answer.
Correct.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Correct. The clock tower is located at spot H. Puzzle number 44 is now in your puzzle index.
How was that for a fun puzzle? It's in your top 10, yeah?
It was okay, I guess.
What? Just okay? Oh, I get it. You're playing it cool. You don't want to let on my puzzle rock your socks off.
You might be thinking too hard about this. You got a T sticker for picture book too. As a reminder for all my viewers, later after I complete the entire game of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, I will do a mini walkthrough or let's play on the mini games in Professor Layton. And let's go walk down now. Continue walking down. We've collected all the coins here. And let's talk to Vito here.
Hi there, small fry. What can I do for you?
I noticed there's a bus stop up ahead. London still has bus service, doesn't it?
Of course. We've got more buses than you can shake a stick at. What an odd question to ask.
Excellent! Did you hear that Professor London's buses still run?
I heard, Luke. Your exuberance is appreciated. But we don't want to unsettle our friend here.
Jeez, I've never seen someone get so jazzed about riding the bus. Well, if you like buses, you've got to love this little number.
Okay. I was riding a double-decker bus, and the tour guide on the upper level told me that, including myself, there were 25 tourists in the lower level, and 40% was as many tourists in the upper level. How many people were in the bus? So basically, if there are 25 people in the lower level, and there is 40% in the upper level, just multiply that with 1.4. That will give you 10. So 25 plus 10 is equal to 35. But wait, because this also includes the tour guide and the driver, you have to include 2 more people, right? Giving us a total of 37 people on the bus. Oh my goodness, why would there be a triple number? But and how did that look like a 4? 7, right? There we go. That looked like a 4.
This one's as good as solved.
There we go.
I knew it!
Good job! 37 people were riding the bus. Yes, that's right, I explained it. Puzzle number 45 is now in your puzzle index. You know I'm a okay. Let's now walk down and let's talk to, oh my goodness, it's the broken car again. Yeah, nostalgia. Anyways, let's talk to Florence over here, who also has a puzzle.
Well, hello again, Bright Eyes. I trust you found yourself some nice, shiny hint coins?
Yes, and your expert direction played no small role.
Lovely. I'm glad I could help. But where's my thank you? Out with it already!
Of course. Please excuse me for not issuing proper thanks. We appreciate your assistance.
Yes, thank you. We never would have found them without the help of a wise old lady like yourself. Now, just a moment there, half-pint. Who are you calling old? They don't call me Flawless Florence for nothing, you know. I'm as fit and nimble as any teenager. I apologize, Miss Florence. I didn't mean to call you old. I know how sensitive some seniors can get about their age. Seniors? Old? You don't know. You don't get it, do you?
Looks like I'm going to teach you a lesson the old-fashioned way with a puzzle. Okay. Number 46. A heartfelt heart for 30 picarats.
In my younger days, I was considered quite the catch.
This is a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one? Anyways, so, who here could make a heart? None of them are having, currently have hearts with them. So, they had to make hearts with the materials they have. A has a book, B has flowers, and C has a violin. Okay, definitely B and C cannot make hearts out of what they have. Well, technically B can with the flowers, but it wouldn't be a really nice heart, would it? So A is the only person who can. And how? Because he has a book. It's sort of like shaped like this, is it not? Book, pages, cover. Okay. But with the book, you can do this with it. Am I not correct? Here's the binding, here's the page. Cover, cover. Okay? So that is what Florence means by giving her a heart. So A is the correct answer.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
How is it a relief, Luke? I solved it like pachow. Lovely answer. It was him, alright. Oh, it was holding a magazine, not a book. Never mind.
You two are smart cookies when it comes to problem solving, I'll give you that.
Okay, they have compliments, and Florence goes on a rant. Oh, look, we got a woman sticker, if you didn't see that, but let's go head to the university. Let's make our way back to my office. Now, which bus goes to Grensheller University? Well, the one that has Grensheller University on it. Yes, that's my destination.
I have to admit that I've gotten a bit turned around with all this time traveling. What are we investigating now?
And by the way, the arts of Luke and Professor Layton look completely different. They do not look like themselves. Oh, feeling a bit discombobulated, my boy. I can hardly blame you. We're making chit-chat, which is not big.
To stop the evil Professor Layton, right?
And what exactly are we stopping my future self from doing? More chit-chat. Oh. But then we failed to get to Chinatown. That's right, you failed. You're a failure, Luke. I'm just kidding. Oh, they're here to investigate and find the inspector. You've arrived at Grensheller U. Save your progress, of course. As my friend Tibbins101 always says, remember to save, kiddies, because one day your game might freeze and you will never be able to go back. So, saving too. So, we've been playing for 4 hours and 5 minutes. How interesting. Chapter 5, The Forgotten Case. And I think I'll end my Let's Play here. Until next time, bye-bye. And also, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, whatever, and continue watching my Let's Plays because I need your views. Bye-bye.